Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for September 22nd, 2016. Looking at the leaderboard, a couple people in. We have Sidonia Winter with what I expect is probably the only positive score so far, with two very low scores, probably just one drone, maybe a scrap drone surviving, or maybe heavy injuries across the standard group. So, potentially a very, very hazardous ship. I say that, I mean, it could be like yesterday. We do have Sensor. Always a great option. 3 infestation types on a military A, so that explains a lot. Well, there's a drone right to begin with. See if I can get stealth again. Get teleport, though. That is actually a really good option. Really good thing to keep on hand. Actually, go ahead and grab it. Teleport's a good option to have just because... Actually, I'm going to put teleport on... I'm going to put teleport on... have collector... I'm gonna put teleport on my drone, on my generator drone, because really my worst case scenario right now is slime. If I come across slime... Door 15, huh? Oh, I can't open D15. That sucks. So I'm gonna have to airlock that. I can't airlock it! Oh man, that's even worse. Can I tease you away from it? Door 5 has opened. Aha! Excellent. So door 15 has not been destroyed, but if it gets attacked again, it might be destroyed quickly. All my drones do have very low health this time around. So this is actually a really bad situation. Okay, so this is actually interesting news. Have 2 turrets. Actually kind of find an interface. Let's see how much I can screw this up. Yes, it did work. Excellent. So I want to drop a sensor in here. Okay, D19 and D17. This is really starting to worry me. I'm sending drone 3 because it has the least value. Okay, let's do it. Let's not... Closed door, closed doors, closed doors, closed doors, please. Okay, I do hear Swarm on the other side. D6 should be safe. And has an interface. That is excellent. Excellent news. So let's find out how many turrets I have on this ship. Only the one. Are there any rooms that I have that aren't censored yet? No. Now, I don't like doing this. The defenses are off. That was a jumper. Oh, that means I can't close D5. I can close D5. Excellent. I am going to hope. Hope, hope, hope. That means I'm clear now. Oh, there's a vent. This could get really bad. Oh, I don't want to take anything from this room. This is way too risky. Okay, so, well... So, here's what I have. I have Swarm in my only remaining generator room. I have at least 3 rooms remaining. I still don't know the other infestation type. And for some silly reason, I never dropped a sensor in here. Here's one thing I'm going to do. Actually, here's... I've got 4 rooms that I haven't checked, okay? I've got through door 14 and door 13. I do not want to leave a drone in R9. Even if it's drone 2 with a teleport, because I don't think I'm going to be able to teleport it out quickly enough. What I will do, because I know I have Swarm, which means they can spawn from that vent. That's what I'll do. Those are all open now. So what I want to do now is honestly just wait it out. I want to see two things. I want to see something else get killed. Because if nothing moves into R6, then I'm kind of SOL. Do I have a door 3? I do have a door 3, so these are my only airlocks. Oh, that's not what I should have done. I should have opened up D4 and D3 and D7, I think. Because they're probably just patrolling through the doors they came out of. Here's what I'm going to do. Because nothing's moved into R6 yet. I kind of get the feeling they're not going to unless they have a reason to. And I can't give them a reason to. I'd lure them, but I don't have a lure. Which is ironic because I don't like lure, and this is... I don't have it this time. And teleport... Actually... Close A1. Haha! And then D21 and teleport to R1. This is going to be my last move. If anything is in R4, or if anything comes out of R4, then I'll know. If it won't go into R7, then I'm done. If it goes into R7, I can teleport back into R2 and close the door and explore R4. Unfortunately, that means a number of things. The turrets are not currently operative, for one. Okay. So if it moves out into R7... Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this. If it is a sentry, I won't have to worry about slime, and that'll be good. Now, that could still be... That's nice that that's powerful. Or that's nice that there's an interface there. Because I'm going to want that. I want this scrap, too. Double check. No, it's another leaper, which means I still don't know the third type. Now, I will say, it is very unlikely in my mind, that I have slime. Simply because it hasn't spawned in any other room yet. That means there's only slime in D10, or room 10, 11, or 12. And I haven't seen it anywhere else yet. That actually reminds me, I will drop a sensor. Which means I probably do have... a sentry and some more swarm, because I know I have swarm. I'm sure of that. Do I need to move here? Well, kind of. But D19 is still safe because nothing's going to get past that turret. I want something to attack one of these doors, just to change up its pattern a little bit. No, you're not going to fall for it? I hear swarm in that room. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to end up waiting here for a very long time. You were attacking door 15 before. Okay, unfortunately, I'm really thinking I'm not going to be able to get anything else out of this. Come on, be curious about the door. Be curious. The door's opening and closing on its own, as if by magic. Explore. Discover. Input. I had to throw that one in there. I really should have opened... I really should have left R9 clear, because then I could jump in and close doors. Because I could have worked from R7 and R8 just as well. I think that was my main mistake there. With those 3 doors open, they're just going in and out of whatever rooms they were in. They're stuck in that patrol loop. Well, it's not loop, really. Patrol short, I guess. Our other door's open. I'm thinking there has to be a sentry. And I've never seen a sentry get stuck in a loop. If there was slime, it would have spawned somewhere by now. I have a sensor in every room except for the 3 that I haven't explored. I think it's funny how HAL has asterisks. I know that's entirely random, but I just noticed that I had HAL for one of my drones. I hate leaving this where it is. And these things have been paced. Somehow these things have been paced so perfectly that they've stayed in R9. Which makes me wonder if something else may be going on. There is one thing I can do that's probably a really bad idea. I know R9 has no goodies left over, right? You know what? I'm really curious. I'm really curious what happens. I'm going to do it. Check this out. I can't close D20, which means this could go spectacularly bad very quickly. Oh, I can't close D20. Oh no, I can't do this then. Can I? Okay, room 3 is going to get flooded. But I can still teleport. I can still move my teleport around between my drones. I just can't teleport into certain rooms. Okay. I want to see what happens. If I lose stuff, then that's fine, right? Because I'm either leaving and I'm not getting it, or yeah. So I want to no, actually, if it's vacuumed, then I'll lose whatever gets shot. It doesn't matter. So if it gets shot as it goes past, it'll still be shot. It'll still be sucked out. So I'm not going to get anything extra from this. It's not powered, so I can't do it anyway. Damn. I really wish that I had not used 12, 13, and 14 and had used 3, 7, and 4. That would have made the difference here. Because I totally could have used 7 and 8 to push things into R6. That was my mistake. Asteroid is going to hit room 9 in 5 minutes. Well, everything's in room 9, so there's a party. I'm gonna give a little bit more time. I really want to get something out of this, and I can. I just have to get lucky and break the AI loop. this is a bad idea. Of bad ideas that I've had, this is a huge one. Hi guys. Oh, that's why he's stuck. I've had that happen before. I have seen that happen before. I think I saw that happen in one of my other recordings. So there isn't slime on this ship. Do this again. I want to see what's going on. If what happens. Okay, did not want it to get a beat on me. Oh, well that's nice. Okay, this is going to be a risky one. Okay, here we go. Let's close that just in case. I baited some swarm with that. But you're still not coming through. Okay, that's gonna have to be it. I'm not gonna sit here forever, and there's no point in it. So that sucks, but I made a bad decision, and that's what happens. Also, something glitched, and the sentry isn't moving; it's stuck in the wall. I have seen that before. I don't know exactly why it does it. It was trying to find something, but there's nothing for it to... Oh, it's going for the sensor. Right, it's going for the sensor, and it's stuck in the wall. So, sometimes crap happens, I guess. Regardless, I didn't take any damage, and I don't have drones that can take damage with this lot. So... that's going to have to be it. The swarm didn't continue into R6, even though they were chasing Drone 3 when I teleported away. I've waited 4 minutes trying to get this done. I'm going to see what happens. You know what? I'm going to be that vengeful. I'm going to see what happens. And I can guarantee you, because all 3 of those rooms are open, there's a 41% chance that all 3 of them will be vented into space or exposed to radiation. So... overall, a good run. I do wish that I'd had a little bit better luck and I opened a better selection of doors. Unfortunately, sometimes you make a bad move and it's hard to recover from it. There's a good portion of this ship that I don't know what's on it. We should have just a few seconds left. I'm guessing, but, you know, I'm guessing. Come on, asteroid. Let's go for the full breach, yeah? Full breach? Failed to collect. Okay. So... oh, now something's going to rupture. Well, let that happen. If it's in 3 or 7, that's bad. If it's in 9, 10, 11, or 12, obviously. In 10! Okay, so that whole area is going to be exposed to radiation. It doesn't affect any of the infestations that I'm aware of, but okay. Can I? No. If I could actually... See, this is an interesting point. If I could have exposed the ship to vacuum, which I don't have any way of doing, I could collect... I could hope to collect anything that came out. Unfortunately, I don't know what will happen if I open a... If I have Drone 2 and R2 with the teleport, and I command open A1 and detonate. If I command open... Not detonate, teleport. If I command open A1 and teleport at the same time... Interesting. Maybe radiation kills the sentries? I don't want to test this. I don't want to test this, but I'm going to. This is a phenomenally bad idea. Let's open up everything. Well, I can open all safely for a moment. Radiation will start filling through D5, but I don't have to worry about that in the long term. Okay! Excellent. Whew. I was worried that would not work. Extremely worried that would not work. Now, the entire ship is going to get irradiated. I don't care. I'm gone. Aha! Scrap collected from external environment. What I was hoping for is... I actually collected scrap from a room that I had checked. And what I was hoping for was collecting scrap that you can't detect except with a scanner. Now, I had no way to know that that would work. Wow, terminal in R12. Defense in R11. Oh, okay. Terminal in R12. So I got some scrap. I didn't get much. The rooms are glitched, so they are not showing the vent space. I'm going to let everything completely finish venting and doing its thing. R8 is probably going to be the last, which is kind of surprising because it should already be done. It should have been the second one to be affected, along with R7 from the vent through. So, presumably the entire ship is exposed to vacuum right now. I would expect so. I did get some scrap, which is wonderful. Does it tell you when a room starts to vent? No, it just tells you radiation. No, it tells you they've been exposed to the outside, so room 5 exposed to the outside. So when room 4 was exposed, I got some additional materials. No, when 7 was exposed. Again, there was a lot of beeping, so I'm going to repeat, just in case it was hard to hear. My plan, my hope, was I'll collect some scrap, or a drone, even. It's entirely possible. Because I have a collector upgrade, which isn't a great upgrade, but there's a chance with the collector upgrade, a passive chance, that you'll collect anything that gets blown out in an airlock. So, what I was hoping for... Actually, that's a very good point. I hadn't even considered. If I had gotten the full breach, I might have collected the things from R9, 10, and 11, 12. Unfortunately, a pipe ruptured, which isn't going to do a full breach. But What I was hoping for is to pull scrap that you can only find with a scan or ship scan, which I don't have, but still exists. So I did. I managed to do a little bit of scrap pulled from the environment. I don't know. It gave me 2 messages. I don't know if that's 2 scrap or if that's 2 instances of scrap. Actually, because it probably all came from room 7, I would not be surprised if that was 2 scrap. I'll never know exactly, but it does mean that I've actually gotten as much as I possibly can off of this ship. And the teleport worked, which I was very afraid of. Unfortunately, I don't think I got the scrap from the sentry or anything else that might have been in those rooms, but I'll take what I can get because I wasn't getting it any other way. Total score is 810, which I'm pretty happy with. I had another drone, got the upgrade from it, didn't I? No? Yes, teleport, right. No ship upgrades. Interestingly enough, it does not show that the ship upgrade got sucked out, even though it was a destroyed, loose ship upgrade. And no damage, which is always my objective. Did get jump fuel, I didn't even notice that, and a good bit of scrap. I hadn't considered that before with the collector. You usually don't have collector. I haven't seen it too many times. But that's definitely something I'll have to consider in the future, and by all means, use the tactic for... Well, you can never return to a ship. Whether you're a campaign or daily challenge, you can't return to a ship, so if you have collector and you don't have scan or ship scan for some reason, scan is a wonderful... or a probe, if you don't have those, then by all means... vent the entire thing if you're able. If you only have 1 dock, then of course you can't. But if you have 2 or 3, give it a shot. You could end up getting a couple extra scrap. I would have had 770. 100 more than Sidonia Winter. I have 810. 810 is the score to beat. Once you've done your run, feel free to comment with your own comparisons. I do like seeing those. Risto, I'm calling you out because you're the only one that does that right now. And if you liked the video, please leave a like. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.